Hello, welcome to this update for the U.S. and Canada. So let's see what's happening with this storm system that will bring this very dangerous flash flooding and severe weather, plus some snow and ice today. So we do have here now some flash flood watches already, and some winter storm warnings still in the northeast, winter weather advisories all the way from Colorado to Massachusetts, and some in Wisconsin and Iowa. And some winter storm warnings on the Rockies still in Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, into Wyoming, a winter storm watch in spots of Montana, northern Wyoming, and extreme cold watches near the north there, cold weather advisors. So please be careful. Some fog advisories in the morning, and still some wind warnings, western Texas and California. Some blizzard warnings, central, northern and Alaska. Be careful there. And some high wind watches on the mid-Atlantic. So we still have here like this. There's until 12C the marginal risk of excessive rainfall, but now it's a high risk of excessive rainfall in Tennessee, northwestern Tennessee, into Kentucky, especially central western Kentucky. So at least 70% chance of exceeding flash flood guidance within 25 miles of a point. So this is very high. Please stay safe. Those areas, be careful with flash floods, the heavy rainfall. Stay safe from flooding. There's day 2, a marginal risk near the east coast. Day 3, nothing. Day 4, a marginal in the south again, Texas to Florida. And day 5, another marginal in the southeast. But please be careful today. It can get extremely dangerous. So here there's some key messages. Heavy snow in Michigan, New England. Snow will become more widespread on Saturday afternoon, beginning across central Great Lakes and northern New England. The heaviest snow is currently expected in Michigan, upstate New York and Vermont, New Hampshire, northern Massachusetts, and interior Maine, where double-digit snowfall was possible in some areas. Expect hazardous winter driving and conditions, winter drive conditions this weekend. Lake effect snow may add some towards the Great Lakes Sunday and Monday. Sleet and freezing rain mixing northeast. Much of the northeast precipitation may change to sleet or freezing rain at times, which may impact and make driving conditions worse, and the greatest chances for significant ice accumulations from freezing rain. Interior northeast, some locations like to see enough icing to cause power outages, life-threatening flash flooding the Ohio Valley. There's a high confidence of heavy rain from Saturday night to the Ohio Tennessee Valley. Life-threatening flash flooding is expected. The greatest threat extends from northwestern Tennessee into western central Kentucky. However, the entire region should be on alert. Remember, most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Try to be in a safe place ahead of time if you can, and avoid driving near flooded areas. If you live near a stream or river, plan what you should do if flooding becomes imminent. So please stay safe. To be a dangerous event. There's also the key messages for the cold snap coming down. So record cold like in the central US next week. There's a high confidence of barely cold Arctic air mass pouring down to central US next week. This likely lead to widespread daily cold records central plains and southern US and central southern US, and especially from Tuesday to Friday. Some locations may see the record cold temperatures for the late season. Freezing temperatures should reach Gulf Coast as well. Dangerous wind chills will last for days. Wind chills may reach minus 30 and minus 50 below 0 Fahrenheit in the northern plains and linger for a few days. Conditions that cold can lead to frostbite, a matter of minutes. Sub-zero wind chills are likely to reach as far south as Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Kentucky. Growing winter storm heavy snow potential, like I mentioned in the last video. So there's a growing chance for impactful snowfall and periphery in the Arctic air next week. However, forecast details are still coming to focus. You should continue to monitor forecasts, and as updates are likely to happen in the next several days. So yeah, be aware. And here for like the quantitative precipitation, so day one, Saturday to Sunday, a big area there, 6 to 7 inches, like that orange, like locally more than 5 inches. Doesn't show getting all the way to 7, but there might be a few spots like 6 inches and a half, close to 7. So please stay safe, and this is all in less than 24 hours. So please be careful. Day 2, more further east on the east coast and the northwest. Day 3, some on the plains and still some snow in the Great Lakes. Day 4, potentially there in the south as that winter storm sets up. Day 5 shows the southeast again. Day 6 goes away, some on the east coast, still on the west. Day 7, still some on the northwest. Day 1 through 7 shows a lot on the northwest, and there from the system today in this Gulf Coast. So please stay safe. There the snowfall probabilities here still shows like today into like New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, some higher probabilities into Michigan as well, and into Canada and southern Ontario, and more like into Colorado, spots of northern Washington and Idaho. So yeah, be aware. Central Oregon, the mountains. So yeah, there's day 2, more in special Wyoming to like Idaho, Montana, spots of Washington, Oregon, and still like a finger to in Colorado, northern Utah, but higher probabilities from New York to Maine, and in Quebec and Ontario very high, and still a little bit in West Virginia. Day 2, and still shows like day 3 in the Rockies, in the northwest, and kind of in the plains, trying to form that new system, and lake effect. Day 4, potentially some snowfall probabilities further south in Missouri and Arkansas, Kansas, some spots there for. So this is Tuesday the 18th, yeah, and shows day 5, potentially the Mid Atlantic, some more there, and in the Cascades in the Rockies. Day 6, a thing or two in the northwest, but potentially more on the east coast. The European has been showing crazy things yesterday, and there's day 7, still some the northwest maybe. So be careful. There's like the winter storm severity index now bigger of major in Maine because of that snow next 3 days. So please be careful. Some moderate to major southern New Hampshire, Massachusetts, spots of New York, Pennsylvania, especially northeastern Michigan. So stay safe, and show like some on the Cascades and the Rockies, some scenarios of moderate major. So stay safe. There's like here the hazards. Day 3 through 7 still show like the hazardous cold in a big portion of the US. All that's blue. The heavy rain in the southeast still shows, and some high wind spots in the Appalachian northeast. This all this pink is flooding possible today, and there's like freezing rain as well on the 19th possible. So be careful. There's like day 8 to 14 still some high winds that not sure this is high winds, yeah, moderate risk of high winds, and the much below average temperatures. So be careful. There's like now severe weather. It's still an enhanced risk near like Texas, not Texas, Louisiana, to Mississippi, Alabama, and in Arkansas and southwestern Tennessee, and a slight from Texas to Tennessee, and a marginal from Texas to Kentucky. So please be careful those areas. The tornado threat is 10% hatched, spots of Tennessee, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama and Arkansas. So please be careful. And the hatch means probability for a strong tornado or two, EF2 plus. So please be careful there. The wind shows 30%. That's a high probability for some damaging winds, 15 and 5%. So please be careful for those winds and those storms, especially the 30%. And hail is actually 15% too, and a 5%. So be careful. There's like severe weather expected from East Texas, mid-south to much of the southeast, carried to numerous damaging wind gusts and a few tornadoes. The primary threats storms are expected from late afternoon through overnight hours. So please stay safe. There's some description here of the dynamics. You can read if you want. So the links on the description. So day 2, a marginal risk from Florida to Delaware. So please be careful. There's still some wind, especially like in that whole area, some damaging gusts, and hail, nothing. Tornado 2% in 2 areas, Florida, Georgia, and even southeast and most Alabama, and like into North Carolina, Virginia, and Maryland maybe. So stay safe. There's like isolated strong wind gusts are possible Sunday, mainly from late morning through the afternoon across parts of southeast and mid-Atlantic. So please be careful. You can check here as well. Day 3, still nothing. Just like let's see. Thunderstorms are not expected on Monday. So yeah. And now for some dynamics maybe. So this is the her. Wait. So yeah, shows here that moisture there. Alright, this goes starts forming those storms, and you can see already way before this severe weather event starts, like already this morning, where it shows some heavy rain in Tennessee and Kentucky. This goes and it just continues there. So the rain moves east to Virginia, West Virginia, more spots, and the storms start firing there. So this shows this big line of storms there across like Arkansas, Louisiana, easternmost Texas, Kentucky, and this could very problematic with those damaging gusts and tornadoes. So this goes and this like tomorrow during the middle of the night into tomorrow morning still shows this very powerful line of storms still with damaging winds during the night. So this goes and still by tomorrow morning some storms there, not as strong as today, but still some storms into Florida and the East Coast. So please stay safe. There's like, where's the south? So here shows those storms there. The main threat for tornadoes like into Louisiana and Arkansas into Mississippi as those storms move there, and even shows a storm or two popping up ahead of it. You really have to watch if any discrete cells pop up ahead of it, because those ones can produce tornadoes, stronger ones too. And right by nighttime shows this big line of Mississippi and Louisiana with like damaging gusts and tornadoes. So please stay safe. They're like east and they're central. I don't think it's central, so east here. So you see the heavy rain there, more rain on the east coast as well. So this goes and shows those storms in Tennessee, some very strong cells there in the middle. Be careful with KLCS, embedded tornadoes within that line, and stay safe. There's like Cape is not that high, but yeah, it actually is a little bit higher today because as some 2-3 days ago when we made the last forecast, didn't show as much, but nothing crazy, to just around some 1,500 to 2,000 joules per kilogram. It's not that high, so some 2,000 joules per kilogram. Yeah, So there is some stability, but nothing that crazy. So you see those storms pass there, those damaging winds, and show like especially Sunday night to Monday some high gusts on the east coast. But I don't think this shows a specific gusts from the thunderstorms. So be careful when the storms pass. It might be different. So this just max wind gusts. There's the wind gusts here. So show like from those storms it goes, especially like as the line moves later into Florida and Alabama, and then on the east coast shows like late Sunday. So stay safe. There's like dew points still some 60s, mid 60s in the south, Louisiana, even Mississippi. So yeah, those are some good dew points for severe weather. So please stay safe. There's like here the her as well. I think it's here. Yes, here. So show like for severe weather. There's this significant tornado parameter. So it does show like quiet now. Still nothing. So later today shows a little bit, but it's still early. So here, so later in the mid-afternoon, like early mid-afternoon, starts showing a little bit more, but especially later, like as we go to the evening, shows some higher parameters near southwestern Tennessee and, and Arkansas there as it crosses there. So be careful in those areas, and even later in the evening starts increasing more, especially in northern Louisiana, so higher tornado parameters, and into like Mississippi too. So stay safe, and a little bit later, it doesn't show much later, but yeah, be careful. Why they just disappear? Wait, yeah, I didn't click on the right place. Sorry. So here's 16 Sunday. So here, now is the right place. Sorry. So now like early to late evening shows those reds there already, those higher tornado parameters. So please stay safe, especially as it moves into northern Mississippi and Louisiana. So stay safe in those areas, and later during the night it diminishes a little bit, but still strong. So please be careful. And now there's like the draft a list that shows those severe storms, show like the worst from Louisiana to southern Kentucky, especially Mississippi and Louisiana, the worst ones in Tennessee. So please be careful and stay safe. So just a recap on those temperatures shows like later into next week. So it's already very cold in the north in those areas, but the cold remains very cold in Canada, those much below average temperatures, and this goes like especially like this is on the 18th Tuesday, shows much below average in the north, but it just keeps coming. So this is on the 20th, shows this cold all the way to Mexico, and like very below average in the plains and those areas. This goes and moves kind of east later. So please stay safe this cold, and especially like the dangerous wind chills and frostbite and everything. This the European shows on Monday, North Dakota the 17th, like much below average, like very extreme and cold all the way to the east coast. So this goes that dies down all the way to southern Texas, like the plains extremely below average. So please stay safe and be careful. So now for the actual temperatures possible, shows still some A is in the south there, and those areas. One of the last few days it was like -10 in North Dakota, 90 in Florida, so it was a 100-degree difference. That was so crazy, but it still shows like some -10, some -8 tonight in North Dakota, some -5, some 17, some 20s in the Rockies, some teens, and some single digits, the higher elevations. So stay safe. Still some -2, some -10 the north there. There's like day 2 max shows -4, -5 in the north. Some A is in Florida still, some A is 6, 7 is in the southwest, even southeast. So be careful. There's day 2 minimum for Sunday morning, so shows like some -19 in the north, some -13, some -10. So please be careful. Some 20s all the way down to Central Texas, and some 20s on the west as well. Some single digits, even negative digits in the Rockies, Wyoming, and Colorado. So stay safe. The northeast as well. Day 3 Sunday afternoon shows like, so this Monday afternoon, so yeah, weird. So wait, day 2 here was Sunday until 7 a.m. Yeah, these timestamps are kind of weird, but now it says Monday afternoon, so probably day 3 minimum is Monday morning. So Monday afternoon still shows some -14, -8, -11. This is during the day. Imagine at night, some 20s and teens the northeast, and some 70s the southwest, so some higher 70s, and southern Florida, some 40s and 50s in between. So yeah, stay safe. There's like Monday morning, -30 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind chills might be like less than -40. So this is extremely dangerous cold. So please stay safe. And like shows some -9, some -10 in the Midwest, some 0, 6 degrees in Kansas, 26 northern Texas, some 30s in the southeast, and some 4, some single digits in the northeast. So stay safe. Now a closer look shows -37 degrees Fahrenheit in Montana, -35 in North Dakota, -33 North and South Dakota, and this is still a forecast. It's not a 100% precise that this will happen. It'll still change a little bit, but there's a high probability that it will be like this. So please be mindful to those areas. Stay warm. So there's like day 4 here. So now day 4 is Tuesday afternoon. So they keep changing the order here. So shows like still even during the day some -11, some -9 in the north, not reach 24 northern Texas. So this means that Tuesday morning will likely be colder than what it was Monday. Some 81, 77 Florida and southern Texas, some teens and 20s the northeast, and like some 70s the southwest as well. Now day 4 minimum temperature still shows like some 30 is down to southern Texas, even 19 that down to western Texas, 1 degree all the way down to Oklahoma, some -9 Kansas, some -15, some -14, and these are just the temperatures. The wind chills will be much lower, so some -22, some -18 South Dakota, some spots to -18, no minus, some 18, 21 in the Rockies, some teens and 20s, and still warm in Florida, and some spots like 0 degrees, -1, 7 the northeast. So still cold there. Uh, the north still shows some minus 33 to minus 35, northern Montana. Not as cold as minus 37 on Monday, but still very cold. Some minus 26 South Dakota, some minus 20 Nebraska, and so please stay safe. Some minus 29. So be careful in those areas. And here shows like day 5 max, still minus 4, some 28 down to Central Texas. Florida still 80s, and some 20s and things to the northeast. Southern Arizona warm still in California. And now day 5 minimums a little bit better, but still minus 20 in the north, some minus 19, some minus 5, some minus 11, minus 9, and shows this time 20s all the way down to Mexico, literally some 16 western Texas, some 2 degrees in Oklahoma, and some 20 things on the west, and the Midwest are cold, some 30s the southeast. This time like 25 on the Gulf Coast. You really gotta stay warm, so be careful. Some single digits in the north still. There's day 6 shows like some 9 in the north, some 8 degrees, 9, 8, 12, some, a little bit better. Some 4 is in the south. This is during the day on Thursday. And then still some higher 70s Florida in the southwest, and some 80s, some 20s the northeast. That's Thursday afternoon. Now Thursday morning, the 20s, still some 20s in the south, some teens mid-south, some negative digits Midwest and the north, some teens and 20s, 30s in the Rockies, many single digits, and some teens and 20s in single digits spots of the northeast in the Appalachians. So please stay safe. There's like day 7 Friday afternoon, still 20s and teens in the north and northeast and the Rockies, and some 70s in the southwest and Florida. So stay safe in those areas. There's still the snowfall here, like 48 hours until Monday. Higher northeastern Michigan and northern Maine. It's like 12 inches, even close to 16 inches, but mainly just 12 to 13 inches. So please stay safe in the Rockies as well. Some high elevations of Washington and western Wyoming, close to 20 inches. Northern Colorado, some spots too. More snow, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. Some other spots in Northern California, a little bit into like in Oregon too. So be careful. There's the ice still, so a big area still for ice for Saturday today. So shows like in Kansas, less than 1/10 of an inch, just a little bit, but a little bit more than 1/10 of an inch. Southern Iowa, northern Missouri, into Nebraska. So shows like spots, especially Michigan, close to a quarter of an inch, or even more than that. Some spots southern Michigan, more in Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, especially northern Indiana, and especially like West Virginia, Western Virginia, some spots to less than a quarter of an inch or close to a quarter of an inch, and especially like Pennsylvania and New York. Pennsylvania close to 1/2 of an inch in some very dark spots, more than a quarter of an inch many areas. So please stay safe. So now let's just kind of zoom a little bit. So shows like spots like 0.6, but those are specific areas. So those dark areas like might be 0.40, 0.35, but some very dark areas there might be close to 1/2 of an inch. So stay safe, please. Be careful. Pennsylvania, Virginia, be careful. Slippery roads, dangerous driving conditions, some power outages, and even tree damage and everything. So please stay safe. Now, just for some like here, yeah. some wind stuff and snow, so shows like still this not the winds from the thunderstorms. That's just like wind in general. So shows Saturday here, like in Louisiana, Mississippi, some higher gusts. This just wind by itself. Of course, the thunderstorms might have gusts close to 80 mile per hour, or even more in a few spots. Some 75, 60 to 80 mile per hour. So this is not the storms, just the wind in general. So this plus the storms. So sorry, not plus, like it's not the storms. You get me. So in Mississippi, windier too. In Kentucky, in the Appalachians, some more some more wind, and especially western Texas shows like some spots 48 mile per hour gusts. Some of the Rockies, but very little. This goes Saturday into Sunday. This system moves further out, even to like 64, 65 mile per hour gusts in a few spots. So be careful there along the east coast. Those winds, the her was showing the same thing. So some 50s mile per hour, 56 Sunday into Monday. This goes in a few spots in North Carolina to 66, 67 mile per hour. The Outer Banks some 65, 66. So please stay safe to Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, some high 50s and 60s mile per hour into like Connecticut, New York. So yes, stay safe. So Sunday into Monday showed like spots of Vermont to 63, possibly New Hampshire slightly higher, New York and Pennsylvania some spots 53 mile per hour, 53 in other spots to 50. So wait, this goes, and still by Tuesday shows in Maine some 64 to 68 mile per hour. Even shows a spot in New Hampshire to 76 mile per hour. This is just one model, and there might be other models showing different things. For example, the GFS is way less. But Tuesday this goes still windy a few spots there. Wednesday, and yeah, and we might have the next system later, like the Gulf socials. Texas emerges on Tuesday in the plains, Sassafragas near Texas, the Gulf. Wednesday still windy on the Gulf later, but does show like Florida to Georgia, some 47 mile per hour, some 40. This goes there, and still strong later, some like the Outer Banks, some 74 and 71 on Thursday. So this goes, and the European tries to turn this into northeastern, similar to what I did yesterday, but it might not happen like this. So there will still be changes in the models, plenty of changes, and you'll keep watching. So stay safe, those winds and everything. Now for some snow. So here snow and rain so shows like some first rain for this event. So it's already raining in those areas. So if I put this until Sunday afternoon, the her has 4 inches, spots to 4.18. So the her is not so excited like the National Weather Service with 5 inches, but does have close to 5 inches. This is not the herd, it's the European, and I don't know why I keep doing that, but I forget which models there. But the European has like some 4 inches and a half in some areas, so please be aware. Just to compare with the GFS more excited now than the Europeans. So it shows like 5 inches, more than 5.5 inches, spots of Kentucky, 4.9, like to 4.75. So the GFS more excited, So it's, be careful. Flash flooding. There's the icon, even more excited. Choose 6.9 inches, 6.3, like 6.23. So please be careful. This will be all in the next 24 hours. So please stay safe. And there's the name too. The name is different. It doesn't look as excited, like it's 5.5 inches, spots to 4. So yeah, I don't think the name is very exciting. But there's like this other model that only has half of the US. It has like some 5.5 in Kentucky, 5.39, but it's not so exciting as well. And now for the her does have spots there to 7 inches, so now this is very exciting. Shows some 7.38, 6.5 inches, 6.1, 6.93. So please stay safe. And this just 1 day and 11 hours. So please stay safe with flash flooding. This is no joke. It can be very dangerous. So be careful. Now this snowfall so shows like Saturday until Monday, so just 2 days shows in New York. Distant Europeans, some 13 inches, northern New York, Vermont spots to 9 inches, not there is just some 10 inches, and the internet disappeared, but now it's back. Shows in Maine, some 11 inches, spots to like 13 inches. So be careful, especially in northern New York and New England. Shows like Massachusetts, 9 inches, 6 inches, close to 2 inches New York City, and stay safe. Pennsylvania, not spots in Ohio, some 6 inches. Shows like some 9 inches in eastern Michigan. So yes, be careful. Indiana, Illinois, more there, some in West Virginia, and like to North Carolina, but nothing that crazy. Shows in Oregon more, so 4 to 8 inches, a few mountain spots to 13, 14 inches. Washington, some more throughout Montana and Idaho, so stay safe. Colorado, some 9 inches, and like some into Nebraska later next week. So this until Monday, just so yeah, stay safe. There's the icon shows a similar thing in the Rockies, some more, especially to northern Maine, some 12 inches, northern New York. So stay safe. Now the European until Thursday, the 20th, shows this snow. Alright, in Missouri and Kansas, some 7 inches, some 8 inches, some in Oklahoma too. It shows especially high near the northeast, so Pennsylvania, some 19 inches, 14 in New York City, Maryland, some 19.5 inches, some more spots to 14 inches, 11 inches. I think the Europeans exaggerating a little bit, but it does have some 60 inches further north too, and this no central US. So please stay safe. There's the GFS as well until the 20th. Yes, much less, just some 50 inches southern Maryland, some 9 inches. Show like some 8 inches, some 7 inches. It's close to 10 inches in Missouri, even 11 inches. Northern Idaho does have some 27 inches, 26. Washington, Oregon too. Spots in Northern California. So stay safe. Those systems. There's the icon shows this like Kansas, Oklahoma, some 15 inches, Missouri 10 inches. Shows more like into Southern Maryland, some 18 inches. So gotta watch that area there. But it does have the system in the northeast now to 13 inches, 12 inches. And yeah, northern New York and New Hampshire, a few spots there. So stay safe. This system's coming, and yeah, there's like here uh, for Canada now this system, because just next 2 days it might get very heavy into southern Quebec and Ontario. So this the accumulation just 2 days, and already shows 39 inches, 41 inches just in the next 2 days, 41, 32 inches. So if the winter storm severity index in northern Maine was major, if I was to make one for southern Quebec, it will be very major. So please stay safe, be careful that the snow squalls, and some 38 centimeters, 32 centimeters, 40 centimeters. So please be careful. Some in central Ontario as well, in central Quebec, but like 32 centimeters in Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, close to 41. So please stay safe. Like New Brunswick, some 32 centimeters, and more spots there. Nova Scotia, North Nova Scotia, some 15, 8 centimeters. Newfoundland Labrador as well, especially like 9 centimeters, 6 centimeters, St. Pierre and Miquelon, and some in Labradors are some 11 centimeters, some central northern Quebec. So stay safe there. British Columbia, there'll be this system Sunday tomorrow with like 11 centimeters, 13 southern Alberta, 2 into like Vancouver Island, close to 33 centimeters in a few spots, like some 22 centimeters, 12, 18 centimeters. So please stay safe, and yeah, be careful. So this is until Monday. So now until next Thursday, the 20th, there'll likely be more fronts in Pacific Canada, like some 64 centimeters, British Columbia, Vancouver Island to 74 centimeters, 50 centimeters, more there, like some 58, 37 centimeters. So yeah, be aware. Some in Yukon as well, some 3 centimeters, 5 centimeters, some in southern Yukon, and by this time, so until Monday shows this the northeast, and until Thursday in southwestern Canada show like some 60 centimeters already, some 56, sorry, some 57 centimeters, 43 in Montreal. So be careful. Those are central Quebec too. Some 35 centimeters, 23, some 36 in Toronto, in Ontario, some 15 centimeters, and some more in Newfoundland and Labrador. So stay safe. And there's the GFS as well. Shows until next Thursday some 46 centimeters, some 41. Has a little bit less than the European, but it does have some more northern Newfoundland Labrador, more Labrador as well, and they're on the west too. So stay safe. These systems shows like 74 next 5 days, southern British Columbia, 0.9 in Vancouver, but it's mainly the North District and all in the mountains. So shows more some 19 centimeters, 12 centimeters, 19. So yeah, stay safe. There's some more in eastern Quebec, New Brunswick, some 39 centimeters, some 58 centimeters. So this is the icon, shows northern Newfoundland to some 73, even 74 centimeters spots in Labrador too. So stay safe, please. be careful. Shows rain to especially southern Nova Scotia, some spots there, 67 millimeters, and some more scattered rain in some areas mixed with the snow, but especially south side of Vancouver Island to 118 millimeters, especially on the coast, because mountains mainly snow, but 5 days more than 100 millimeters. So stay safe too. Now finally for the cold shows this cold air mass most of central Canada. The dispatch now in Nunavut some minus 35 degrees, some spots to minus 39 in Nunavut. So please be careful. Wind chills on that might be close to minus 50 or minus 45 degrees Celsius. So please stay safe. Show like some minus 35 in the south, some minus 32 spots. Some minus 27 in Ontario, very extreme as well. It's minus 33. So please stay safe. Some minus 38 spots in the northwest show like some minus 39, even minus 41 degrees Celsius spots in northwestern territories. So please be careful too. This is the icon. I'll show you some different models too. So this is Saturday. The afternoon goes up a little bit in the south, but yeah, it's still cold. But Sunday morning shows like some minus 32, some minus 28 spots to minus 32. Saskatchewan shows great. Manitoba minus 28, minus 35, especially in Nunavut, minus 43 degrees Celsius, minus 43. So please stay safe. The wind chills on that might be extremely cold, some minus 30, some minus 28, more in the north there. And already in Quebec, some minus 30 to minus 36, some minus 15 in the south, some minus 34 in northern Ontario. So please be careful. And still shows this is Sunday about noon or late morning. Shows even colder to minus 34 in Saskatchewan, minus 35. Shows some minus 37, and Nunavut to like minus 43 degrees Celsius, spots to minus 43, to minus 39. So please stay safe. Those wind chills might be close to minus 45, or in some spots even minus 50. So please stay safe, especially in Nunavut. Shows spots to minus 32, some minus 34. So stay safe Sundays. So shows here especially, oh my gosh, this is Monday, and it shows southern Canada, like southern Saskatchewan, to minus 44 degrees Celsius. This is very cold, especially so far south. Please stay safe. So minus 42. This is just a model. The icon can exaggerate sometimes, so check your official forecasts. But please, if this happens, stay warm no matter what. Please be careful. Shows some minus 36, some minus 30, some minus 31. So please stay safe. Shows like some minus 31 in the north, some minus 22 in Quebec and Ontario, so some minus 17. So Monday, this gets a little bit less cold in the afternoon, but still cold, like still minus 31 in the afternoon. So this goes, and then Tuesday night already shows some minus 39. Southern Saskatchewan, some minus 38. Shows spots to minus 31, some minus 26. Spots in Quebec as well, some minus 25, some minus 20 in Ontario. So please be careful. And later Tuesday morning shows like southern Saskatchewan minus 45 degrees Celsius. This will be extremely dangerous cold, so far south, because this usually happens way north there, and this time it's so far south. But please stay safe and check your official forecast as it gets closer to the event, because the icon might be a little bit off too. So shows some minus 35 spots to minus 31 in Alberta, some minus 37, and British Columbia is also cold, some minus 19, some minus 14, some minus 28. So yeah, stay safe. But much of Ontario now very cold, much of southern Quebec, so stay safe. So Tuesday, the afternoon warms up a little, so yeah, a little bit better, but still cold. And then Wednesday morning shows like so minus 35, minus 39, so minus 41, southern Saskatchewan. The wind chills on that might be close to minus 50, so please stay safe. So minus 38, spot like minus 27, so be careful. Wednesday, Wednesday night to Thursday, so minus 30, so minus 23, cold there in the north as well, very cold. And basically 100% of Canada is cold, because everything is under negative temperature. So just be careful. Just like extreme southwest is a little bit above negative. So Tuesday, this is already better. By Thursday the 20th, but still shows some minus 37, some minus 34, some minus 23. So stay safe. This goes, and then still cold Friday the 21st, but mainly in the north there, and the south still, but a little bit better. And this goes there, but the 22nd shows more cold in Nunavut. So please stay safe. There's the European model too, shows like that the minus 30 is Nunavut, British Columbia, into like Yukon, Northwestern Territories, much of Saskatchewan, Alberta. So Saturday, Sunday, Sunday morning, it's minus 35, so it's minus 36, Saskatchewan, Nunavut, very cold in Quebec. So Monday, so special. Wait, this is Monday morning. So good Monday morning. It's like minus 38 in the south, minus 39. So please stay safe. Minus 32. So Monday warms up a little bit in the afternoon, but Tuesday morning, the European does have like minus 38 spots to minus 42 degrees Celsius, southern Saskatchewan. So not as extreme as the icon, but still minus 42. So please stay safe. Such a minus 35, so minus 34. So very, very extreme. So please be careful. Wednesday, still like Wednesday morning, so minus 34, so minus 36, very cold there, the north as well. So Wednesday to Thursday shows still in the south on Thursday, so minus 32, so minus 25, and then Thursday to Friday, another cold there as northern Northwestern Territories and Yukon to northern Alaska and Nunavut. By Saturday, the 22nd, more cold in Nunavut, and kind of a break in the south. So stay safe, please be careful. There's the GFS, and the GFS is kind of extreme, to say it at the very least. So minus 44, 43 degrees Celsius, minus 4 in Saskatchewan. So this is possible. It might happen, but I think it's kind of exaggerated a little bit. So, but one time, uh, when I was making a heatwave forecast for South America, the GFS was more accurate than the European, so you never know. So shows some minus 39, Quebec and Ontario. So Sunday this goes, and Monday morning still show like some minus 43 Stony Rapids, some minus 42 spots of minus 4 is Southern Saskatchewan, Manitoba some minus 35. So please stay safe Monday, especially Tuesday. Show like Central Southern Saskatchewan to minus 42, spots to minus 4 is minus 39. So please stay safe this cold and warn others there. So be careful in those areas. I'm not sure I showed you the wingas, but I'll show you now, especially because of this snow and winter storm coming into Quebec and southern Ontario. Be careful sometimes, like, so today's Saturday, there'll already be snow, some snow today into Sunday, but that doesn't show any crazy wind, just Lake Superior maybe in Atlantic Canada, especially like Newfoundland and Labrador, some 104 Premier Pargus, spots in Nova Scotia, like Eastern Quebec, but today into Sunday, as the snow system comes, be careful with blowing snow in a few spots, some 63 and 67 Premier Pargus. So be careful, especially dangerous travel conditions. If there's wind and snow at the same time, some 82 Premier Pargus Sunday night, and the rain still shows snow at the same time. So please be careful, because this wind plus snow can make some hazardous conditions. So Monday still goes. So by Monday afternoon, some high gusts southern Quebec in a few spots, like Lake Erie and some other lakes there. Shows like spots in easternmost Quebec, some 84, Premier Pagas, some 73, some 81. So stay safe. Western Newfoundland choose some 79, 70, most of Nova Scotia. So stay safe Monday into Tuesday. Still strong southeastern Quebec. Some higher gusts there. So stay safe. Some 79 Cameron Pargas, 66. So stay safe Tuesday. Still late Tuesday a little bit, Nova Scotia. Wednesday calms down, except for a few spots in eastern Quebec. So Wednesday this goes, and we'll have to see about this next system in Atlantic Canada on Friday the 21st. And yeah, so stay safe. There's the west, some stronger winds in some islands there near British Columbia. So Saturday, Sunday calms down, but we might get some stronger gusts on the 20th, southern Saskatchewan and Alberta. Thursday still shows Friday, the 21st, a few spots in British Columbia, San Hargas, the mountains, western and eastern British Columbia. This goes potential in Alberta, slightly higher, and the coast of British Columbia still. And that shows southern Alberta, the 22nd into like in eastern British Columbia, spots in central western British Columbia too, even northern Montana. So this goes a few spots in Lake Superior and Saskatchewan, slightly breezier, and does show on the 23rd like 132 km per gust southern Alberta. I think the European is exaggerating, especially because it's far out on time. It does show northern Montana some crazy things to show like in British Columbia still, and still show stuff later, especially like the northern U.S, spots of southern Canada. But we'll keep watching. That's far out, but in Alaska does show now those high winds. Northern Sea is there, those blizzard warnings, but this diminishes by Sunday. Then this goes systems in southern Alaska, some 40 50 mile per gust Tuesday, and this still like late Monday night. This goes shows maybe western central Alaska on the 21st, slightly gusty in a few spots. But yeah, stay safe. There's snow and rain. There shows some rain and snow today, Saturday, spots of southern Alaska and central Alaska in a few spots. This goes especially maybe Sunday to southern Alaska. So this goes maybe a finger to northern Alaska. Then does show like special Tuesdays, a few spots of snow, southern Alaska, some spots of ice as well, southeastern Alaska, some spots of snow, central western Alaska, especially like the 21st and more. So stay safe, especially like those fronts in southwestern Canada, the northern US, but especially maybe another potent atmosphere river on the 19th, Wednesday, across British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and eventually Thursday the 20th, more snow into northern British Columbia, southern Alaska, and Yukon, those spots there. So we'll keep watching. There's like the cold in Alaska, some so still shows some ordinary, some minus 20 Fahrenheit, some minus 17. This goes some days like Sunday morning, some minus 20s. So Sunday, Monday, this goes. Southern Alaska will be better, but still cold, especially like spots later next week, some 20s, teens, southern Alaska, and very cold in the north. That's around the 22nd. But stay safe, those temperatures too. And always be careful with fog and stuff, especially like in the morning, some fogging spots. So stay safe. Please be careful this heavy weather, the heavy rains, the heavy rain and ice, snow,